we win Wisconsin, we win the whole ball game.
President Trump campaigning in a handful of states he won 4 years ago.
We're going to win the state of North Carolina. We're going to win the state of Florida. I love Georgia. We're going to win the state of Michigan.
Trailing Biden nationally by 11 points, the president is beginning to talk about losing.
Could you imagine if I lose my whole life? What am I going to do? I'm going to say, I lost to the worst candidate in the history of politics. I'm not going to feel so good. Maybe I'll have to leave the country. I don't know.
He is arguing his fundraising numbers, which fall far short of Biden's, are a choice.
I could raise more money. I'd be the world's greatest fundraiser, but I just don't want to do it.
And dwelling on his 26-point deficit among women.
I think suburban women like me. And frankly, I've saved your way of life. I've saved the American dream, but they keep saying, Trump has a problem.
Mr. Trump is spending most of his time on the trail focused on his personal grievances.
The media has become crazed, and the big tech companies have become crazed. But it's very unfair. You know, it's so unfair. You should lock them up. Lock up the Bidens. Lock up Hillary.
Republicans on Capitol Hill are beginning to distance themselves.
I'm now looking at the possibility of a Republican bloodbath in the Senate. It's going to be, what the heck were any of us thinking that selling a TV-obsessed, narcissistic individual to the American people was a good idea? It is not a good idea.
Y'all have a good chance of winning the White House.
As coronavirus cases rise sharply around the country,
we've had many record-setting days recently for hospitalizations, new cases, and COVID-19 deaths.
2,532 new cases reported since yesterday, which is our highest one-day record.
Utah is now facing its most dire episode yet.
President Trump is denying the reality of the numbers.
We're rounding the corner.
Turn the corner. My Lord. It's not disappearing. In fact, it's on the rise again.
And the president continues to make false claims about mask wearing.
I'm okay with masks. I tell people wear masks. But just the other day, they came out with a statement that 85% of the people that wear masks catch it.
When a president doesn't wear a mask or makes fun of folks like me when I was wearing a mask for a long time, then, people say, well, it mustn't be that important.
On that issue, Republicans are pushing back.
I was the one who said we need to wear a mask, practice social distancing.
I always do promote the CDC regulations.
I let my guard down, and it was wrong. It was just a big mistake.